This is a lab test for Avery products. And in this specific lab test, we're going to be examining this application, picking these corrugated sheets at a very high speed. I know we've actually already had a meeting regarding this, and we recommended a good vacuum pump and suction cup setup for this application. And really the intention of this lab test is to validate that solution, to make sure it's a good fit, and to make sure that we're going to be able to hit the cycle speeds that we need to hit. So looking kind of at my setup here, I have all these different SKUs of corrugated sheets, different sizes, different thicknesses. So, thank you very much, Avery, for including all this variety for us. It's a great help. And let me show you the gripper we're going to use, and I'll explain this a little bit. So for this application, we're currently recommending per every 4 suction cups, a Pi Compact with 2 of our SX12 vacuum cartridges. Now, the Pi Compact, it's a configurable pump, and depending on how many cartridges you have in there, that's going to determine, how much vacuum flow the pump is going to produce, and it's going to determine how much air the pump is going to consume. So for your specific application, we are recommending 2 of our coax SX12 vacuum cartridges per every 4 suction cups. So to kind of explain my setup here, this is our VGS4005 vacuum pump. It's a very, very simple vacuum pump. But within this pump, we have our coax SX12 cartridge. Now, this is the exact same cartridge that will be in your Pi Compact. So this pump, it will have the same vacuum characteristics as the Pi Compact we recommended. Now, what's worth noting is in the Pi Compact we are recommending 2 of these cartridges per every 4 suction cups. Just in terms of setting up a pretty simple lab test here, I'm just testing out 1 cartridge with 2 suction cups. So it should be a very representative test and should give us some very good data on how this system is going to perform. So that is the VGS4005 vacuum pump. And just screw it together like so. And now, looking a little bit at the suction cups, these are our BX35P suction cups. The ones we're recommending are actually a little bit shorter. They're the B35XP cups, but this is just what we had available in our lab. Same diameter, you get basically the same lifting forces, so it should be a very representative test. A couple quick things to note about these cups. They're polyurethane, so they wear very good on cardboard, namely because polyurethane is super abrasion resistant. And over time, cardboard kind of acts as an abrasive surface. So these work very well for corrugated. They're the go-to suction cup we use for all corrugated applications. And these are the 35 millimeter cups. So yeah, they're the BX35P cups. One more thing to note, they're actually dual hardness. So the green polyurethane body is a little bit stiffer than the yellow lip. The only reason for this is that it allows the lip to make a good seal with the product, and because the green body is a little bit stiffer, it helps the suction cup to last longer. So what we're going to be doing in this test is we're looking for a few things. One, how quickly can we achieve vacuum and make a good seal on the product? Number 2, we just want to make sure we have a good amount of lifting force. Now, I know we're going to be running a lot more than just 2 suction cups per sheet, but we'll keep an eye on that as well. And then lastly, too, I know that double picks were a big issue, so we're going to try to examine that a little bit closer as well. So I'm going to plumb my air line to my vacuum pump, and for this specific pump, the recommended feed air pressure is 87 psi. So that's what my regulator is set to in the back. And we're going to go ahead and begin this lab test. So this is the first SKU we're going to be picking. We'll go ahead and start on this side. And I'm going to count down to when I turn on vacuum so you can see the cups, how quickly they make a seal. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. You make an immediate seal. Picking up 1 sheet here, even with just 2 suction cups. Holding it, no problem. We're not dropping it. I can even, if I start to shake it around a little bit, it will come off. But, we're going to have a lot more than just 2 suction cups. So picking it from the side, no problem. If I pick it in the middle, you'll see that the sheets stick together. So let's go ahead and do that one more time. Let me maybe even move my camera in a little bit closer here. So picking from the middle, 1, 2, 3. So you see we do have that issue where the sheets are sticking. This is caused by a few things. Part of it's the vacuum. The other piece of it is just that, you know, there's some static between the sheets, so that will kind of help them to stick together. And one thing Piab always recommends to solve this is rather than picking vertically, like just lifting up the sheet, you know, like this, what you want to do is you kind of want to peel the sheet off of the stack. Because if you grab one edge and you peel it back, it just really helps to make sure they don't stick together. So if I show one more time, pick it in the middle, you grab 2 sheets. If I pick it from the side and peel it though, we're getting only 1 sheet at a time. So that's definitely something that we're going to want to keep in mind. Moving on to the next SKU. Yeah, this one right here. Go ahead, do the same thing. We're going to pick in the middle. This time we're grabbing a few sheets. We actually grabbed 3 sheets that time. So actually we got a good amount of them there. Let's go ahead and try from the side. And you can see when we're grabbing it from the side, just 1 sheet at a time. If we go from the middle, that's 3 sheets right there. So we definitely want to be grabbing it towards the edge, peeling it upwards. Kind of saw the same thing as we did with the first SKU. Moving on to the next SKU. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing. We'll start in the middle, move to the side. So here, you can see they're really sticking together. Let me move these other sheets off the pile. But same thing, if we grab it at the side and peel it, just 1. So you can see that our results are very consistent, they're very repeatable. We can't really grab it right from the middle. Grab from the side and peel it upwards, just like so. So let's go ahead and continue onward with the next SKUs. Next up, we got this one. Go ahead, pick from the middle. Same thing, you can see they're sticking. Pick them to the side. 1 sheet every single time. And you can see just how quickly we're able to grab this too. So this is telling me that we did size the correct vacuum pump. We got just a couple more to go through now. This is our, you know what? I'm actually mixing these up a little bit, excuse me. Okay, sorry about that pause. So here is our next SKU. Go ahead, same thing, start in the middle. Do that one more time. So every time we're picking from the middle and going straight up, you can see we're getting 2 sheets. If I go from the side, you know, we actually got 2 sheets that time as well. Let me try to actually peel it a little bit like that. So that's 1 sheet, 1 sheet, and 1 sheet. So we definitely want to do that peeling action Sometimes an air knife can help as well. I've seen a lot of customers use that. Vibration tables even. There's lots of ways you can try to solve for sheets sticking together. But moving on, we got another skew here. Doing the same thing. Start in the middle. Picked up 2 sheets. 2 sheets. If I go from the side and peel, again 1 sheet, 1 sheet. That time they did stick together a little bit, but nothing too bad. Now I believe we got 1 more skew left, so let's grab this one. Here's our last skew that we're going to be testing. Do the same thing with everything else. We're going to start in the middle. So you get, excuse me, actually picked up a 3rd sheet by accident, excuse me. So, same thing with this one, pick it in the middle. Got 2 sheets. Again, 2 sheets. I do it from the side and peel. 1 sheet. 1 sheet. 1 sheet. So, what does this tell us? I mean, really, it tells us the name of the game is that we can't be picking in the middle and doing a straight lift. We need to be picking from the side, peeling the product upwards, and that really helps to keep the sheets separated. Whenever you pick it in the middle, the vacuum really has nowhere to go, and you end up grabbing multiple sheets no matter what you do. So I'd say that from this lab test, we've concluded that we did size the correct suction cup and the correct pump for this application, but we just need to be very careful to peel the sheets off of each other rather than just lifting them up and placing them down. So I'd say from here, I'm going to hang on to this product for a good while in case we need to do some additional lab testing. But we'll get this video over to you along with a summary, and hopefully we're able to get a solid application here. I feel really good about this. We just need to be sure to peel the sheets off, and then we can eliminate that problem of them sticking together.